That is some good news for us here. But back in other parts of the country, in the plains, the Midwest, and the Northeast, a whole different story. They are getting the second of 2 Arctic blasts moving through those areas. And as Carrie and Phil and I were just talking about earlier this morning, family and friends in other parts of the country are seeing temperatures well below zero. So where we had overnight temperatures in the 20s and 30s, other areas in the Midwest and the Northeast looking at temperatures 20 to 30 below zero. Here's a look at those chilly temperatures that you're feeling right now. We've got 30s in some parts of the county. Escondido, 36 degrees. Good morning to you in Poway at 39. A very chilly 31 in Lakeside, below freezing. Alpine coming in at 39. So we certainly have many cold spots. We still have a wind advisory in effect. Our frost advisory for the deserts and inland valley areas should be expiring right now as we speak, but the wind advisory continues for our inland areas. That's going to continue through 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts reaching between 45 and 55 miles per hour. Very dangerous conditions, so I'll continue to track that for you. And you can see that as we put the map into motion. We see areas like Alpine getting up to 30-mile-an-hour winds later this afternoon. Pine Valley as well. Campo, 31-mile-an-hour gusts. These are the gusts, not the maximum sustained winds. Again, the maximum sustained winds should be around 15 to 25 miles per hour, but we're going to continue to see this into Tuesday as well. Here's a look at today's forecast for you. An average high of 62 degrees at the coast, so much warmer than yesterday by about 5 to 8 degrees. 63 in the inland valley areas. In the mountains, 43, still a bit chilly there, 63 in our local deserts. Over the next couple of days, we're going to be in a warming trend, so we're going to continue to watch these temperatures rise into about Wednesday, Thursday. That's when temperatures will peak, but a little warmer today, even more so as we get into the heat of the day on Monday. Temperatures will actually be above the seasonal average. We're going to be right at the seasonal average for today. Yesterday we were below the seasonal average, and moving into the middle of the week we'll see those temperatures soaring to above the seasonal average, getting into the 70s again in some spots. Look at our ocean waters for today. A west-northwest swell, 1 to 3 footers. Not too much going on at our ocean waters. 59 to 61 degrees for the water temperature, and one of our high tides just before noon this morning. And let's look at your forecast. I'll have your extended forecast, your 7-day, coming up next. Weather, I'm supposed to know better than that. Anyway, we're going to warm into a beautiful day, starting off the morning with a real chilly start to the day. We even had a frost advisory in our, as you can see, upper 40s for the mountains. Let's look at your extended planing. Really, you guys? You do that before weather? Oh, man.
Dry the eye, Brooke. Oh. You know what? Save those tears.
What, for the game?
Yeah. Like
no, I don't say that. Well, I'm assuming since she's looking at my game forecast here, but no, let's not say that.
Well, you know, they're already out, so.
Okay. All right, folks. We've got kickoff 1:25. It'll be 64 degrees at the Q and plenty of sunshine. Still sunshine at halftime, 62 degrees, and getting cooler for postgame at 4:30. Let's take a look at our current temperatures outside. We still just have 30s in Lakeside, 37 degrees. Most other parts of the county, except for the mountains, have gotten into the 40s now, and downtown reaching 50 and 52 for you in Chula Vista as well. We're going to warm into a pretty comfortable day. No rain and no clouds in our forecast for quite some time. We are looking at beautiful conditions, and temperatures will be right around or slightly below the seasonal average. We should be seeing about 64 degrees at the coast and inland valley areas at this point in time, but we'll just be a couple of degrees below that. But by tomorrow, we climb to above the seasonal average. We continue to watch those temperatures rise into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, peaking at 71 degrees Wednesday and Thursday in our inland valley areas before temperatures come down a little bit on Friday and into next weekend as well. Keep in mind, even as those temperatures come down pretty significantly, though, we will still be at the seasonal average next weekend. In our mountains, we've got some winds kicking up, inland valley areas as well. A wind advisory in effect for today. Chilly temperatures in the mountains, and then we'll see those temperatures come up into the 50s. Peaking at 59 degrees on Thursday in our mountains before temperatures come back down just a little bit on Friday, 54, but more so into Saturday, only 49 degrees for the average high in the mountains. In our deserts, we're going to see temperatures rise into tomorrow, again on Tuesday, 70 degrees, peaking at 73 degrees on Wednesday. Thursday, slightly cooler. We'll continue to see those temperatures cooling gradually Friday, and then into Saturday back into the upper 60s. Let's look at your extended forecast. We'll send it back to you guys at the desk. Beautiful clear skies across the entire area. All of San Diego County is looking at very clear conditions. That is, however, why we had those very chilly overnight temperatures. We don't have those clouds to act as a blanket and hold in some of that heat. A much different situation, though, for the plains, the upper Midwest, and the Northeast. They're getting the second of 2 rounds of Arctic blasts that are dropping temperatures significantly, bringing a wintry mix that is wreaking havoc on roadways all across those areas. Temperatures in some spots getting down to 20 and 30 below zero. So we are certainly happy to be where we are. We're waking up to what is a little bit on the chilly side for us. Temperatures in the 40s, and we've even had some 30s. Lakeside almost out of the 30s. One spot struggling to get out of the 30s this morning, but certainly will. We're going to see these temperatures continue to gradually warm up to just below the seasonal average. Yesterday we were about 5 to 8 degrees below the seasonal average, and today we'll be closer to the seasonal average. We'll continue to see gusty winds, though, for our inland valley areas, with a wind advisory in effect until 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Maximum sustained winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, but those gusts could reach between 45 and 55 miles per hour. So we'll put this map into motion, and you can see that kicking up in Alpine to almost 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts this evening. And we're going to see into the 30s for areas like Pine Valley and Campo as well. Ramona kicking up into the 20s. We'll continue to see this, and at times into the 40-mile-an-hour gust range, and that will continue into about Tuesday. For today's forecast, at the coast, an average high of 62 degrees, 63 for the inland valleys, which is just 1 or 2 degrees below the seasonal average for those areas. 43, a bit chilly in our mountains and in the deserts. 63 degrees, plenty of sunshine across the boards. As we take a look at our temperature forecast, as we get into the heat of the day today, we see those temperatures right around the seasonal average in the inland valley areas and just slightly below at the coast. Moving another 24 hours ahead into the heat of the day on Monday, we will be above the seasonal average. And look at this, spots like Mira Mesa coming in at 70, 71 for Lakeside, 71 for El Cajon as well. And we're going to continue to see those temperatures rising even further as we make our way into Wednesday and Thursday, where temperatures will peak. If you're heading to the ocean waters for today, not a whole lot going on. 1 to 3 footers, a west-northwest swell, water temperature 59 to 61 degrees. And we'll have one of our high tides this morning at 11:42. Coming up next, we'll take a look at your 7-day extended. This was a good transition because my first graphic for you is actually that football forecast for today. So let's take a look at that, and we're going to better than this. Other parts of the country dealing with a real wintry mix and very treacherous conditions on their roadways, spanning all the way through the Northeast, the plains, the upper Midwest. They are seeing temperatures 20 and 30 degrees below zero. So we'll certainly take what we've got, even though it feels a little bit chilly to us. Send it back to you guys in the studio.
Hey. Brooke, you need one of these.
Yes, you have the boys.
Last but not least, Hello Boutique. Please visit them today, you guys. Look at these decorations. They're going to give all San Diego 6 viewers 10% off, so please go.
Courtney, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Happy holidays to you. We have to head out. Show's over. Have a great rest of your day.
I'll see you tonight.